Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Welcome to a decorate with me video for Halloween this year. Decorating and filming decorating are much harder now that I have a tiny human following me everywhere I go, but I did film when I was able to decorate and I threw the footage all together to create this decorate with me video. I don't feel quite done yet. There's a few more things I'm hoping to put up and get down from storage, but this is what I've got so far. I wanted to share it with you. I also wanted to thank Skillshare for sponsoring this video. Skillshare is an online learning community that has tons of classes on a ton of different creative topics. And they truly have something for everyone. So whether you work in a creative field or you're just looking to take up a creative hobby, they have classes on everything. Gardening, cooking, illustration, watercolor drawing on your iPad, calligraphy. I usually use Skillshare to take classes on gardening and learning more about my garden and certain vegetables, but this month I saved a couple of Halloween themed classes that I'm really excited to take, especially this Halloween Treats, Halloween Cookies DIY video by Olga Golovin. The classes have no ads, so you can really focus on learning, and all the classes have this great chapter breakdown, which I love for going at your own pace if you need to stop and start again later, or if you just want to revisit something you've already learned. I find Skillshare to be very user-friendly and just very helpful for your learning process. So if you would like to try Skillshare, the first 1,000 people to click the link in my description will get a free month trial of Skillshare. Gives you plenty of time to try out some classes. If you do try it out, let me know what you think, and thank you again to Skillshare for sponsoring this video. So when I start decorating, I like to start by taking everything out of the bins, which is really messy and annoying, especially now that it takes me even longer to decorate. But I feel like we're still getting into our traditions of how we like to decorate this house. We're still getting used to the rooms and the space and where I like to put things, so I like to get everything out so I don't forget things. I know what I'm working with. If I need a little something here, I'm like, oh yeah, I have this. You know what I mean? So I just like to take out everything. So I take the bins out, I unwrap the things that are in a bubble wrap. I'm so happy to see my Johanna Parker friends. And I'm also using this time to purge anything that doesn't bring me extreme joy. I've mentioned that I have way too many Halloween decorations. A lot of it each year I don't use because I don't love it. So this year I'm taking it upon myself to purge it and get rid of it. So that is what's happening, making piles, putting things on the kitchen island, on the kitchen table, just anywhere I can fit it, and getting ready to decorate. Once I have everything all laid out, this is what it looks like, and it makes me so freaking happy. All my favorite little people, oh my gosh, just look at it. I started in the dining room because I was eager to decorate this new buffet table and I knew exactly what I wanted to do. I put some black and white pieces on it, as well as my candelabra thing that my sister-in-law made me, and little Ludi is under there in his pumpkin outfit as well. Then I got to work on the shelves. I started by taking everything off of the middle shelf and giving it a clean. I was too lazy to get a step stool for the top shelf and way too lazy to take off all the books to clean the bottom shelf. So just the middle shelf is getting a clean today, but whatever. I put up my big pumpkin that we bought at Target last year. I think it's still available this year. And then I put my Johanna Parker little pumpkin buddies right there in the front. Something I tried to do this year was really make sure to heavily feature my favorite pieces, because these 3 Johanna Parker guys got kind of lost last year. So I wanted to make them the focal point of this shelf. And after playing around with it, this is what I finalized. I have my little candy corn candle, my little ceramic pumpkin. That's my favorite decoration from childhood. My 3 little Johanna pumpkin buddy things, a pumpkin from Michael's, and then some spooky looking crystals, as well as a frame I still need to fill, but also this teal pumpkin I picked up last year, which I've seen several times, and I think I can link it down below as well. But yeah, this is pretty much what I settled on for the shelf. I'm really happy with how colorful and bright it is and just retro spooky Halloween. Oh, I also put those finger candelabra things up in the corner and moved the plant that was there. And then this year for the mantle, I wanted to experiment with just filling it full of baby pumpkins, and I think it looks really cool, but I like it much more without the lights. I might switch the lights out for just some plain white lights, but you guys let me know what you think. And in the end, I'll show you everything lit up at night. So moving on to the kitchen, I talked about Greta last year. Greta is a family heirloom, if you will, that my sister had. that she offered to me now that I have like a kitchen and a kid. She was like, hey, we should bring out Greta. And my mom bought this at like a craft fair in the 90s, she said, and it's just a super cute little way to display your candy corn. She like carries the little cart along. I also put my Johanna Parker candy corn plates on both sides of it, and it's just like a little candy corn station. It's the cutest thing I've ever seen. I mean, look at it. Look at this. This screams like 90s retro nostalgia, and I love it. Then I have this other little Halloween station I'm playing around with. Of course, we have Toad holding the mini pumpkin, and then I am playing around with displaying my Anthropologie Halloween glasses. I have the candy corn ones and the pumpkin ones. I love these. I thought maybe leaving them out would remind me to use them more, but they're also just super cute. I have some like pumpkin dishware that I definitely use for cooking, but it was also cute to like leave out. I have this Johanna Parker cupcake shelf sitter that I got this year, as well as a Johanna Parker napkin holder, which I need more napkins, but I just thought this was cute. I like all the pops of orange. And then I do have some Johanna Parker mugs, which we want to hang from underneath the cabinets. We just need to figure out how to do so. And then the star of the kitchen this year is Jackie, the Johanna Parker cookie jar. She is so cute. I love the black with the white polka dots. I love the way it looks with my black and white pitcher. And then I got this cute squash at Trader Joe's, but it had a flat butt so I could use it for decor. And so I just put that in the corner of the island and it looks super cute. Now moving on to the kitchen shelf, I'm of course taking everything off, wiping it down. I left the full like footage of me changing my mind about how I wanted things on this shelf just to show kind of like I was gonna say my process. I don't have a process. I just move things around and stare at it and twirl my hair until I decide the way I like the way it looks. So I try to move as little plants as possible because I feel like that's a big thing. If you have a lot of house plants and you're trying to decorate, you're like, okay, well, where the frick do I put the plants? So I try to keep them in the same areas, especially if it's an area that makes them happy. So I was just playing around with different things, and I also really loved the way the shelf looked last year, so I didn't want to change it up too much, but I also didn't want to be boring and leave it the same, but I'm pretty sure it's the exact same, almost the exact same as last year. This plant was giving me a run for my money because, oh, I dropped him, but don't worry, I caught it. The stems were different this year than last year, so I ultimately decided on this after all the back and forth. I do tape these guys down. There is also a skeleton version that I don't have that I think I do need to have. But this is what I ended up with. I love this shelf so much. This shelf last year after I decorated it was kind of what birthed Shelf Sunday on my Instagram and just my love for shelf decor. So this will always have a special place in my heart and I just think it's super cute. Then I moved upstairs to decorate Milo's room just a little bit. I got this really cute teal skeleton pumpkin last year and it went in his room last year, and so I'm excited to put it back. I added this cute little flame guy that me and my mom got years ago, and then a Michael's little pumpkin, and then I decided to switch up a little bit of the shelf decor. I turned all the blocks around. I didn't really think that the Pooh characters matched my Halloween vibes, so I just turned to a solid color. I added this Jellycat bat that I bought for him that he does play with, but when we're not playing with it, we put it up there. And then some little ghosts. I tried to put this pumpkin with his little Disney hat, but it wasn't really working out, so I just left the hat by itself. And then in our bedroom, I put my Johanna Parker, I think they're called pumpkin peeps, as well as some of the Michael's pumpkins. I have a lot of these Michael's pumpkins. I love them, but I just thought they looked really cute lined up under the TV together. On one side, I have a pumpkin spice Yankee candle, and on the other side, I put my ghost candle that I've had since childhood, and I just really like the way this all looks together. One of my very favorite Halloween decor pieces is this pumpkin that I got from Grandin Road last year, and so I like to put it right here by my bed so I see it all the time when I'm in the bedroom. I added some flowers and then also this fabric pumpkin I got from Anthropologie on sale a couple years ago, and this little spot just makes me so happy. I also added a couple of those Michael's pumpkins to our nightstands, one for Bradley, one for me. I also have a few touches in the bathroom. I put this beautiful glass pumpkin that lights up, and then of course my Lush Halloween bubble bar bath bomb jar adds as decor as well, and it just looks super cute together. And then moving into my office, I usually use this cake stand to hold my diffuser, but during Halloween I love for it to hold this cute pumpkin candle. I love the purple and the orange together. Then I decided the frame was too busy, so I moved that to the lower shelf. I brought this plant upstairs because the other one died, and then I put this little Michael's pumpkin, and I think this looks really cute. I did turn on the diffuser with some spooky red light for Halloween, so I do like the way that looks. On my little shelves, I added a few things. I love this sassy pumpkin with her bow and her sassy arms on the top, and then I also added Another thing from my childhood, this like cat pumpkin candle that's really weird and cute. And then I also added this little pink pumpkin. Pretty much anything that's pink goes up in the office because I have a pink vibe in here. But I'm really feeling the vibes of these shelves. I also added this pink and orange pumpkin to the windowsill, and then this super cute skull hand pink pumpkin that my best friend Chassie got me for my birthday last year, right on the corner of my desk up against the pink wall, and I absolutely love it. I did add a crystal, and I was going to tell you the name of the crystal, I'm completely blanking, and then a coaster for when I have a beverage while I'm editing, but yeah, I am totally loving the pink Halloween spooky vibes in my office. Okay, I left this clip in even though I don't really have a finished look of this piece. I am waiting on some decor pieces that I want to heavily feature on top of this, but I did show you me stringing the lights. So last year I had this light situation of, oh, hello Bradley, the orange lights and then the ghost lights going on top of it, and I really liked the way that looked. I am trying to be a little bit more creative with how I'm hanging them this year because Milo gets into everything and he will definitely pull on the lights, but so far so good. But I'm just stringing them. I do have some command hooks on this piece of furniture for Christmas and Halloween, so I got the lights strung. And then on the piano behind it on the other side of the room, I put my World Market velvet pumpkin and then my Target glass orange pumpkin. I love the way these two look together. I love the way they look on top of the piano. It just seems classy. I love both of their gold stems. And then on the other side of the piano, I have this awesome Nightmare Before Christmas, like fake clock. It has pretty much every character you could think of on this, and it's one of my most prized possessions, but it's a bitch to dust. And then on the little side table, we just have this cute little pumpkin that lights up that we got last year at Lowe's. Then in the hallway, I wanted to heavily feature my Johanna Parker spider mug that I got this year. This is one of my favorite things that I bought. It is so freaking cute. So I decided to string my little pumpkin pom-pom garland that I made a couple years ago, put him front and center, my other candy corn tree, these dried flowers, a candle, a little pumpkin, like fake candle, and then some real white pumpkins. And I am so much more pleased with this shelf this year than I was with it last year. I can link last year's Decorate With Me up in the corner if you want to see how things have changed. And things will change next year too, but I love this shelf. And before we go, I thought I'd give you a look at things at night when all the lights are on. I love this part of Halloween, all the lights. So this is not done, like I said. I did put my other big pumpkin up there. We do have two, and I love how it reflects on the ceiling. It is the best part. These candles all lit up is just magical. This isn't just necessarily Halloween, but it is extra spooky looking during Halloween. I have the black and white pumpkin from Lowe's. All the other candle accessories are from World Market, and like I said, my sister-in-law made me this like candelabra thing. And this pumpkin is from Target, and it's just so beautiful. And then in the living room, everything with the lights on looks so good. This is so cute and fun and festive for when we're watching Halloween movies in here at night. I love that the teal pumpkin reflects the stars on the wall behind it, and again, the pumpkin reflects it on the ceiling. I love the finger candles. I love everything about this year. It just makes me so happy. And we were just starting Hocus Pocus. And I do love the lights at night, but I don't know. Let me know what you guys think about the lights with the pumpkin mantle. But that is it for my Decorate With Me. I feel like I'm not done yet, like I said, but this is what I've got so far. I might do an updated like decor tour more towards the end of the month once things are like settled and in place. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this Decorate With Me. Don't forget to check out Skillshare. I will have the link down below for your 30-day free trial. And yeah, be sure to subscribe. I have more spooky content and Halloween fun stuff coming up soon. But I love you guys. Thank you for watching, and I hope you have a great day. Bye.